But the vast majority of adults are still quickly removed from the country without facing legal consequences, prompting many to try again until they get and trying to flee in sometimes awful circumstances in their home country. There was this footage in the last few days, heartbreaking. A recent boat wreck off the coast of San Diego is just the latest incident showing the extreme lengths that smugglers are taking to get migrants across the U.S. Mexico border. Earlier today, I spoke with Salvador Rivera with BorderReport.com about this trend. Salvador, thanks so much for being with us. We appreciate your time. We're obviously still covering that tragedy that unfolded off the coast of San Diego. We had 3 people died, 29 did survive. That's certainly good news, but it highlighted this ongoing smuggling issue. And I kind of wanted to use that tragedy off the coast of California to get into this idea that more people are turning toward the Pacific Ocean as a way of getting into America. Explain why we're seeing that trend now.
It almost seems easier to cross the border on the water. If you go just a few miles from the coastline into the county of San Diego, between Tijuana and San Diego, there's a huge border barrier system, not just one, not just 2, but oftentimes 3 border walls, fences. So it's a lot more difficult to cross through land. So people are going through the ocean. They're getting on pangas, boats that are not very seaworthy, and they're making the trek north. It's been called a very dangerous way to cross into the United States. That are being called floating coffins because it is so dangerous. And as we saw on Sunday, it can be deadly, unfortunately, for 3 people. That's what happened as they were trying to enter the U.S. Their dreams, their hopes dashed. Their families are now in mourning.
And we've seen that tragedy play out, but in terms of they certainly we're not the first. It won't be the last to try to do this. So what is California Border Patrol trying? Are they changing any of their approaches here in light of more people turning to the ocean as a way to get into the country?
This started several years ago, actually, and from time to time you'd see pangas or boats abandoned on the beach, and you kind of knew what was going on. Then in 2019, it really started to take off. It started to become a trend. Customs and Border Protection officers were seeing it more and more. So then 2020 rolls around, and then the crossings on the boats jump by 92%. And this year, we've already seen 157 reported cases of what are being called maritime crossings, and this is just getting on a hand. Border Patrol says that the numbers are going to be even bigger this year as compared to last year. So they're trying to do more to stay proactive. In fact, just this last weekend, they had launched an operation to try and combat, to try and fight back this illegal sea crossings. They were putting more resources on the land, on sea, and in the air, trying to keep this from happening. And this has been going on for a while. And yes, we are paying attention to what happened Sunday here off the coast of San Diego, the 3 people who died. But later that day, 9 people were apprehended on another boat further up the coast in Newport Beach in Orange County, about 100 miles from the border. And then just last Thursday, 21 people were detained on a boat about 11 miles off the coast of San Diego. So this is going on a lot. So Border Patrol is putting a lot of resources on the beaches. You will often see Border Patrol agents on cruisers, on their ATVs. You see helicopters going up and down. You even see agents on horseback trying to prevent these landings from happening. Most of these landings do occur late at night. These people launch their boats from Mexico as far south as Ensenada, and they come north. And again, all these agents have been posted up and down the coast, hoping to prevent these landings from taking place. But obviously, our coastline is so large, there's just not enough agents to go around to patrol every single mile of coastline in Southern California.
As always, a lot to get to and a lot going on. Salvador, thanks so much for your time and expertise today. We appreciate it.
Anytime.
Good to talk to you.